Hey everybody, and welcome to the Block Empire's weekly update. Joining me today are 70s Dancer, old friendly face who used to host a weekly update series a long time ago. Swedish Viking, once again going by the alias It's Your Boy Nero. Dragonwold, and Sneakyagent. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
It's nice to be back.
It is. It's really great to have you back, Dancer. It's been a long time, and I'm really glad to see you around, and to see your old skin.
Yeah, I have hastily reconstructed what I could. I was going around in a monk costume because the last thing I was playing was like a monk roleplay server. So yeah, I've hastily reconstructed what I can. Hence why I'm wearing some armor to cover up the chest.
Oh, hey, well that's fine. I'm just glad to have you back. It's always good to see the rainbow-colored Dancer again. You know they still have your head back in New Haven Arena.
Oh, brilliant! I'll check that out. I haven't seen it actually, but it's been really good being back, and I'm glad to be helping with the server.
Yeah, well, we need it. We got all these people here, and we're still trying to get stuff done. This week has honestly been I want to say uneventful, but that wouldn't be right. We've actually been working quite a lot on various different things, getting lots of different things prepared for you guys. You probably can see behind us a little bit on our left side a building that I added in here. Don't know if that's staying or not, but hey, I was just trying to see if it worked. It's actually been quite a hectic week. Lots of people have been working on New Haven, its surroundings, and various little things that we're trying to get implemented for you guys. But probably let's start off from the top. So, lots of new faces this time around. Dragonwold and 70s have been with us pretty much almost since the beginning. Dragonwold has been helping us with building quite a lot. He's been working on taverns, on stables, on various other projects. And 70s Dancer, he's kind of stepped in to give us a lot of advice and everything, and honestly, he's just good to have around. It's always a good very good to have a good luck charm.
Thank you. I'm glad you think I'm lucky, and I'll do my best to give good advice.
Oh, absolutely. Dragonwold, you've probably been building on the server almost the longest out of anyone. You're also blinking on fire. Maybe we're using you too much.
It's fine. I appreciate working for BE again.
Yeah, I think all of the builders have done a really good job. I mean, some people have only just started, but everyone's been really committed so far, and even though there's not loads to show this week, there's been a lot of progress nonetheless.
Oh, absolutely. Well, let's go down the list. So we had some new people join us in various different capacities. Suffice to say, I'm not going to go through everything here, but we have formerly known as Tiki Man, -0, has been helping us out quite a lot. I think we scouted and signed on Ethron97 from the previous server. He's a pretty great guy, and we've got a couple other people too. Still waiting the return of Wazig. Haven't seen him in quite some time, but I think he is off for a wedding somewhere. But I guess back to server news and things we have to show you guys this week. We completed, among other things, the weekly update. The weekly update? No, what am I talking about? The arena, the New Haven arena, the weekly update arena. That's what it is. We're gonna kill each other from now on. Oh, hey, Tee-Man. Speaking of which, there he is. Yeah. There he is. Tee-Man, get out of the camera. Stop. I didn't mean you had to leave. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Nice to have him drop in.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, well, we like to have these be open events where everyone can come in and just say their piece and then fall off and fly around and fall off. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay, so the arena was done. I'm probably going to put that back up on the billboard now that he's not flying in front of it. But the arena was interesting. You'll notice when you're looking through here that it is taking the place of the old marketplace under New Haven. Part of the reason for that is because when we went through our design plans, we found that we're probably not using the same plugin again, the old showcase plugin. Don't worry, we got something better. But that did necessitate the removal of a lot of those plots and leave a large open area that is kind of not in use anymore. So the alternative was to put an arena in it. And it kind of looks pretty good, I'd say so myself, but we've run it through a couple of people to see what's going on there. Dragonwold had some comments, Kitty Travel, a couple other Sneaky, and hopefully we've come up with something that all of you guys are going to enjoy. The interior on the lobby side is not finished yet, but it is very close, and honestly, I can't wait to show you guys how it works. Moving on to the next thing, we have been working on quite a few stables. As you know, I mentioned before that we aren't going to have any kind of, well, we'll probably have some kinds of fast travel. I mean, I imagine we have something like that, right? But we're going to have more of actual travel this time around. The dungeon house, as you can see behind me, has been converted, and I mentioned last time. So stables are going to become a necessity. Getting horses, using them to move about very quickly, travel from to and from dungeons, townies, and what have you. It's going to be quite the adventure, I think. And stables are going to necessitate that. As you can see on the screen there, we've got quite a few great models, most of them by Swede here and Dragonwold. And I think one by Teehee. I think so. Swede, what are you most looking forward to since you built yours? I think yours is now settled on the outskirts of New Haven, which we'll also address in a bit. What kind of things are you looking forward to as far as the stables go?
Probably the ability to buy horses will be very useful, since they will be the main way of traveling.
Yeah, no, they're definitely really cool. What if I told you could probably get any color horse you want from the seller, and you could probably customize its stats based on your funds?
Yeah, that's pretty nice too.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping that we get those spread out everywhere, and you guys have a lot of fun with them once they finally come out. I guess taking a break from that for a second, I do want to mention that me and Teehee actually had quite a bit of fun with Elytras, as you can see, one on my back right now, and I think there's one on 70s, and there's one on Teehee, and probably most other of us, because we found out that we could be the Block Empire's Air Force, and that was quite a fun time.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. Flying around, we found that we could use hero skills while in the air, and that became interesting. I think me and Teehee actually completed the first race from Galakron to New Haven. Galakron being one of the cities we're working on. We should go on a race later, Dancer. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah. One of the other things that we have been working on that has recently been completed, I would say, is the New Haven Bank. Now, the external appearance of it has pretty much always been intact since we started the server, and now it has a final interior. Dragonwold helped me out a lot there. He helped me build the actual teller stands and stuff, and I've created a nice little vault for us, and hopefully some interesting roguish activities will be coming to you guys in the near future once the server's released. Next up on the list, we have the farmlands. Woo! At least that's what I'm calling it. Outside of New Haven, around the area where Old Haven used to be, as you will see on the screen there, we have begun converting some of the area into some wonderful, wonderful farms and farmhouses, as well as we have taverns out there as well. And I think, Swede, what were you planning next? You said a couple windmills, some fisheries, and some wharfs and stuff like that.
Yeah, basically making a bit of a poorer society that doesn't quite afford living inside of the walls of New Haven.
Yep. New Haven's quite a rich place. If you look all over the place, we have all this lapis. I mean, what are we doing with all that? I guess we're just building stuff with it, really, now that I think about it. Yeah, it'll be quite interesting. And given the size of New Haven, as you can see, we're probably going to be using these taverns and stables quite a lot. Swede's got his out there. Dragonwold has his tavern out there as well. And hopefully we're going to get the whole of New Haven surrounded with what we would consider the poorer area of New Haven, one that's more readily accessible to players, and will have quite a large area of things like food production, small villages, and things like that. Things that you guys will be able to take advantage of when you step into Block Empires.
Yeah, we had quite a good discussion about that, didn't we? We were sort of trying to explore new uses of the space because although it was nice to explore the ruins back in 3.0, apart from the dungeon and ruins of Oldhaven, there wasn't really much to do there. So it's quite nice to be able to sort of make more use of that.
Oh, well, hopefully we'll be able to get something like the ruins of Oldhaven in the future. We definitely don't want to just toss the history of be out the window. We're building off of it, not building away from it. So
yeah,
we'll definitely get that there too. But yeah, absolutely. We're hopefully going to use that space to great effect in the near future. One of the last remaining things that I have mentioned several times in this current update, and probably need to finalize now, is the taverns. Taverns. You can see my build on the screen there, and surely enough, we will soon cut to, I want to say teehees, and maybe a little bit of Dragonwolds as well. We've been hard at work making taverns. We're making them nice and cozy, as cozy as possible. Hopefully these things are going to be the centers of trade, not even trade rather, but just gathering spots for various types of NPCs, various types of players. Maybe a few rooms will be available when you step in one, or maybe you'll just stop in one to see what the local gossip is. Maybe pick up a couple of quests and go about your business in that city. We're hopefully going to have a couple of these per city in various locations scattered around, and some maybe abroad. We're aiming to have a couple of unique ones, quite a few unique ones actually. Maybe not starting out, but going forward. And it will be quite the interesting experience. Taverns, as it is, could be your permanent home in BE, or maybe just a temporary one to get you started.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Oh yeah.
Super.
What did you think about the two-headed weasel, Dancer?
The two-headed weasel? I have not seen the taverns yet. It's still a mystery to me yet.
I gotta show them to you.
I will definitely take a look. I'm really excited for them because from the description that I've got from Sil, why is there a... Okay, there's suddenly a bird. A parrot. Oh, nice.
Oh, hey.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm super excited from the description that Sil and Kitty and the others have given me sort of about the build plans for the taverns, the use of the plugins in the taverns. They'll have all sorts of uses, and it'll feel a lot like a sort of a proper role-playing game to some degree, because I know that we had to sort of stretch the limits of our imagination to some degree in the earlier iterations of BE, but I'm hoping that this will bring it to life a little more with the use of like our other plugins like the NPCs and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be great. I think it's going to be an interesting addition, and it certainly fills a hole. I'll say this: the two-headed weasel was my going title, but Kitty has suggested another one, so maybe we should make this interesting. Yeah, interesting. Kitty has suggested that this tavern, the one right over there, or whatever takes its place, the inevitable New Haven Tavern, as it were, should be named the Kingdom's Heart.
Oh. Okay, that is quite a challenging one actually.
Well, mine's just the two-headed weasel, but I got like two weasel heads in there, so yeah, that's my thing. The contribution may not be in it. Why are there hearts coming up off me? Oh, the bird. Okay. Well, the two-headed weasel was just my working title. Oh, you hurt the bird. This is distracting. We should leave the bird alone.
I killed the bird.
No, he's still flying.
No, the bird's still up there. He's hovering.
Yeah, he's still flying.
Hold on.
Wow, this is the best weekly update ever. Birds, don't hit Dragonwold! No!
There we go.
Ah.
Why would you do that? He was gonna be Petey, our
Harry the parrot's gone.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will get a better bird.
He was
Poor
gonna be.
Harry.
He was gonna be our weekly update bird.
I'll get a better bird. Don't worry about him.
Oh. Well, if any of the birds survive and manage to get to the end of BE, into the development cycle, we'll let you know. I don't know. We might have a hard time now. This is turning into quite the unfortunate spectacle. We came here to bring you updates, not to bring you tears.
We should open up like a taxidermy.
I guess you
Have
could.
like have like all the dead weekly update birds and pets, etc.
Just release a thing where you take your drops from mobs and you end up just having like statuettes made out of them.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It'd be hard too, but I'm sure we can figure something out. Maybe. We'll chalk that one up to a maybe and see what happens. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for joining us for the Block Empire's weekly update. That's all we have for this week. I promise we'll try to have some more next time. You know, not to have a poor showing or anything. But like always, what are you looking forward to in the upcoming release of the Block Empire server? What kind of things do you want to see in it? Let any of us know on Discord or abroad, whether it be in the forum post or somewhere else, or even in the comments of this video. We're definitely always taking suggestions, and hopefully we look forward to seeing you guys soon. Say bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Hashtag Rip Parry.
That didn't work.